Really good today in their Columbia blue. Okay, so I wanted to start off today by mentioning something that I didn't expect when I started my Master's of Science in Business Analytics here at Columbia Engineering. It's that the hardest problems that I solved here were not the exams or the assignments, right? It was anything that needed more than one brain to solve. I am honored to stand here today speaking on behalf of all of you brilliant Columbia Engineering graduates. And to the friends and family joining us today, shout out to my mother, it's her birthday today. Welcome. You've heard the name Columbia Engineering. You have seen the late nights, the endless coffee runs, and you might have even received a late night stress text from our Columbia Engineering graduates. But what you have not seen is what is happening on the other side of that text, right? It's a room full of people refusing to give up, leaning on each other, figuring it out. And that is what I want to tell you about today. Look around for a second. We have mechanical engineers, biomedical engineers, computer scientists, and business analysts. We all chose different paths to dedicate our lives to, and yet somehow we ended up here together. That's not an accident. That is Columbia Engineering. We're engineers. We're wired to walk towards the problem, not away from it, to question it, to rebuild it, to optimize it, and if all else fails, find someone else in the room and ask for their help. At Columbia Engineering, I watch something beautiful unfold every single time a problem was presented to a group of us. Someone would pull up a planner, someone else would sketch a diagram, another person would immediately question if what we were solving is even the right problem to begin with. And someone, always someone, would ask ChatGPT. So there's so many different instincts, different frameworks, different angles, all applied to the same mess, to the same problem. And somehow, between all of the different approaches, a solution would emerge that none of us would have found alone. That moment is what Columbia Engineering is to me. Not the problem sets, not the late nights, but the instinct to run towards each other when something goes wrong. Not just the technical fluency, which we're all great at, but the understanding that the way you think is not the only way to think. That the person sitting next to you, the one from a completely different department, a different country, a different background, they see something that you don't. And as we all know, graduate school has a way of humbling us, but it also has a way of showing us how capable we are, especially together. So to the faculty and administrators at Columbia Engineering, thank you for creating a place that challenges us and connects us. And to my friends, my fellow graduates, thank you for your perspective and for always showing up. I came here for the degree, but I'm leaving with so much more, a group of amazing friends, you know who you are, for the rest of your life. Congratulations, class of May 2026. We solved harder problems than we ever imagined, and we did it together. The hard parts shaped us, and the people beside us carried us through. That's what I'll take away from this degree, and I hope all of you graduates here do too. I am so proud of what this class has become, and so eager to see the great things we will go on to achieve. Thank you. I would now like to invite Senior Vice Dean of Academic Programs and Professor of Biomedical Engineering, Dr. Barclay Morrison, to the podium.
Thank you, Divya. I'm now pleased to present the Graduate Student Awards to those students who embody and preserve the ideals and heritage of the Fu Foundation School of Engineering and Applied Science. The Graduate Student Life Leadership Awards are given each year to select students whose participation and involvement at Columbia have enhanced the spirit of graduate student life on campus, creating a more purposeful, caring, and celebratory community. This year we have 2 recipients. As your names are called, please join me on the stage podium. Our first is Jagannath Shiva Lekchumanan. So, Shiva is a PhD candidate in electrical engineering. He began his student life journey in Columbia in January of 2020 when he joined the Board of Graduate Electrical Engineers at Columbia, also known as GEEK, that was their name, as a social chair. He was also interschool chair of the Engineering Graduate Student Council, EGSC, in the fall of 2021. Shiva championed socially distanced events, such as open-air coffee hours, to foster a sense of community during COVID, and was vital in bringing back interactions with fellow student councils in other schools. His push for the first large event in over 2 years in December 2021 was a huge success and led to his presidency of both EGSC and GEEC in 2022. During his tenure, several student groups were revived or newly formed, and Shiva also received revived the Quality of Life Survey. Please help me congratulate Shiva. Our second recipient of the Graduate Student Life Leadership Award this year is Bernard Styrick. So Bert is also graduating with a PhD in electrical engineering. His research focuses on motors and power electronics for electric vehicles and has produced numerous peer-reviewed publications as well as 2 patents. Bert began his Columbia journey as a 3-2 program transfer in 2018 and continued through his BS his MS, and now his PhD. Bert has served as president of the Graduate Electrical Engineering Council, where he launched a mentorship program with the undergraduate IEEE chapter. He's also served as a TA, CA, and LA across multiple courses. From 2018 to 2023, Bert was a core member of Columbia University's Formula Racing, helping bring the team's first electric vehicle to competition in 2023. He also represented Columbia on the club triathlon team. In 2025, he received the EE Department Graduate Service Award as well. Congratulations, Bert. So now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our next speaker, a trailblazer in the semiconductor industry, Tom Caulfield. Dr. Thomas Caulfield is executive chairman of Global Foundries, one of the world's largest semiconductor manufacturing companies. He's had an extensive career spanning over 30 years of engineering, executive management, and global operational leadership with leading technology companies. He currently serves on the Columbia Engineering Board of Visitors, and in May of 2025, he was awarded the prestigious Thomas Eggleston Medal by the Columbia Engineering Alumni Association for his distinguished leadership and groundbreaking contributions to engineering, innovation in the semiconductor industry. He earned a Bachelor's of Science in Physics from St. Lawrence University and a Bachelor's, Master's, and Doctorate in Materials Science and Engineering from Columbia Engineering. Please join me in welcoming our Class Day speaker, Tom Caulfield.
I'll just leave this here. Thank you, Berkeley, for the generous introduction. And Dean Chang, thank you for the opportunity to stand before such an extraordinary audience. To the faculty, university leadership, trustees, alumni, distinguished guests, and especially to the proud parents, family members, and friends who helped make this day possible. Thank you for the years of support and guidance you provided to this bright and I believe energetic student body.
Thank you for all our medical staff here to take care of everyone here. Thank you. And now I'd like to recognize some of our exceptional faculty. This year's winner of the Jeanette and Armand Avanesian Diversity Award is given to Professor Trina Arinze in Biomedical Engineering. Trina's research focuses on the development of functional biomaterials and tissue engineering strategies for the repair of damaged or diseased tissues. She received her undergraduate degree from Rutgers University, her master's degree from Johns Hopkins University, and her PhD from University of Pennsylvania. She joined Columbia University in 2022. She has been recognized with numerous awards for her research and scholarship, including the Presidential Early Career Award for Scientists and Engineers. She is a fellow of American Institute for Medical and Biomedical Engineering and the National Academy of Inventors. Congratulations again, Professor Renzi. I'd also like to mention a few faculty members for their dedicated contribution. Professor Harry West of IEOR is receiving the Great Teacher Award from the Society of Columbia Graduates, and that will be given at the reunion day. Some of you may have taken his human-centric design courses or other courses in IEOR and mechanical engineering. And Professor George Diodadis, Calatrava Family Professor of Civil Engineering and Engineering Mechanics, and Professor of Earth Environmental Engineering, is receiving the Faculty Mentoring Award at commencement on Wednesday. And now it's my great pleasure to invite to the podium the president of CEAA, Columbia Engineering Alumni Association, Reed Ellison, to give a remark to welcome you to the CEAA Alumni Association. Reed.
Thank you, Dean Chang, and congratulations to the class of 2026. As the president of the Columbia Engineering Alumni Association, or the CEAA, it gives me great pleasure to address you all today. In this moment, as you stand on the threshold between student and alum, it's important to recognize all that this class has navigated. Over the course of your studies, you've persevered through a set of challenges that in many ways were unprecedented and uniquely demanding. Today, you are not only celebrating the completion of your degree, but also the resilience, commitment, and perseverance that brought you here today. Today is about you. It's also a moment to take pride in how far you've come, to reflect on what you've accomplished, and to look ahead with confidence and anticipation for what is to come.
Jagannath Shiva Lechumanan, Cheng Gavin Gong, Jason Milionis, Daniela Bushiri, Sha'oxiao Sun, Yinwu Qing, Taiman Niaduzak, Jinming Zhang, Daniel McKean, Christos Kostopoulos, Hanyong Wunro, Dao Zhe Lin, Wu Yiyang, Daniela Fodera, Alicia Brienne Daigle, Shuja Zhang, Arijit Chakraborty, Samai Garg, Yongbyong Kwang, Volkan Arslan, Evan Weiss, Yuxiang Liu, Jan Heng Ho, Jarrett Polliner, John Bostanja, Miranda Christ, Nicholas Belushi, Adam Lin, Shkipron Shala, Athanasios Zisimos, Vishal Chaudhary, Sophia Vindamut, Lauren Chiriboga, Christia Victoriano, Abigail Grace Wilder Ayers, Mathini Vaikuntham, Anna Skonen, Annalisa Eve Sek, Maria Rose Hudak, Margareta Morsink, Richard Z. Zhuang, Serena Rose Russell, Anjali Das, Ariel Salome Abel Joazil, Niraj Safrani, Howard James Nicholson III, Kalia Human, Juan Bautista Rodriguez III, Fatima Lodger, Terry Lee Chern, Panayotis Ikonomu, Lin Ai, Run Chen, Minghui Scott Zhao, Yanis Zarkadas, Heneen Mohammed, Kelly Costopoulou, Pierre Toloniat, Magna Pancholi, Ryan Richard Piersma, Ayub Fusul, Abdullah Aznab, Matias Javier Villagra Morales, Tianyu Wang, Cheng Yue Ha, Fuzhong Zhou, Sherlin Zhu, Philip Chlensky, Tingran Wang, Atharva Sunil Sathe, Vikram Nitin, Haoyu Li, Ram Al-Shambari, Javad Omidi, Soroush Arab Shahi, Nigel Da Silva,
Yinyo Jin, now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Master of Science candidates.
Divya Darshini Thiru, Manush Kalwari, Ariana Carmela Guillen, Harsha Kata, Madhav Karwa, Taewon Yoon, Abdulaziz Al-Harmoudi, Sandra Liz Sunny, Mary Catherine Wilson, Elena Husseinzadeh, Ibtisam Bakshish, Sebastian Abreu, Felipe Rashid Molina, Diane Insa, Lorenzo De Santis, Carlos Georges, Drew Monoj Bhatt, Lu Chen, Kenny Tam, Max Kim, Kenza Slawi, Yuiming Shu, Weilun Chen, Akshat Sharma, Ananya Maan Singh, Oriana Desai, Viveka Anjana Saraya, Aya Zatre, Sofia Teixeira Bavarescu. Ara Bakhtiyar, David Matthias Roosevelt, Daria Birju Shah, Santosh Krishna Chejian, Udet Nikhil Modi, Zeng O Young, Wang Shu Vincent Tong, Iris Wang, Sindhu Krishnamurthy, Smriti Vaidyanathan, Abdul Mohsin Fahad Al Ghanam, Seongju O, Ochirniam Basandorj, Stephen Hay, Matthew Miller, Riley McManus, Adib Kondoker, Thomas Walters, Gonzalo Marroquin, Xianyu Chan, Hershil Patel, Vishruth Devan, Annette Anthony, Baoziru Li, Hongxin Xu, Qianshu Fu, Qianyun Huang, Zhening Yang, Yuan Jiang, Prajit Duri, Zizai Ma, Sincheng Ma, Annalise Lee Vance, Robert Berman, Hayden Siebert, Riley Jiwoo Kim, Thomas Sarvery, Ming Xuan Liu, Scott Anthony Murdoch, Pranav Kasibatla, Shivangi Dillon, Riddhi Sachin Parasnaik, Riley Starling, Grace Keneally, Daniel Klein, Sean Stothers, Austin Necko, Devizat Amin,